Subject to silence. What's up, guys? This is the Grenade Free Gaming Podcast number 28 with me, Michael.
And me, Mike.
And last but certainly not least, we have me, McKinley.
And what have you guys been doing this week? This playing, watching TV, anything?
Nothing. Well, I've been reading a good book, but mostly I've been sort of realizing I fucking hate my mother. Yeah. She's annoying. I'll make it socially acceptable, don't worry. She's annoying, and what's interesting, and I think this is just annoying about parents in general, is they're your parents. So when they do stupid things, you can't call them on them being stupid. Like, I lost my calculator. I'm looking for it, and my mom just walks in, and, hey, did you check the last place you looked? I'm like, no, bitch, I'm searching alphabetically. First I'm going to check my ascot, and then I'm going to move on over. Yes, of course. But you can't say that because she's your mother, and you're supposed to respect her, even though she's an idiot.
At least she probably looks out for you. I mean, come on.
Even that, she's just annoying about how she looks out for me. She's like, are you studying? No, I'm freaking in college. I'm not studying. I'm jerking off all day. I don't do anything. Of course I'm studying. And the problem is, like, when you're a kid, you don't know anything. Like, I've lived most of my life, and especially, with maybe the exception of Night Edric, we've lived most of our lives, we've been idiots from what, age 17 to 1. You're just an idiot. You're just a dumb person that doesn't know anything, and so your parents have this reflex to correct you and take care of you. But now that I'm 19, I actually, know things, and I can think cerebrally, and I can self-reflect, I'm capable of introspection, but they don't know that. So there was a quote, a boy becomes a man 2 years after he thinks he does, and 3 years before his parents thinks he does. And that's sort of what I'm going through right now, and it's incredibly irritating.
Out of curiosity, McKinley, what book have you been reading?
Glenn Duncan, The Last Werewolf. Not as gay as it sounds. It's a really, it was jarring when I first opened it up. It's incredibly cerebral. If you want something that's going to be challenging to get into but rewarding down the line, definitely pick it up.
Okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Randall?
Oh, I was just going to say, I've been playing Forsaken World. I don't know. Since, a lot of big games are coming out, specifically next week, we got Batman, and that's going to be huge. But right now, just kind of waiting for that. I was playing this game called Forsaken World, and it's a free-to-play MMO. I'm sure probably someone out there's heard about it. There's quite a few people that heard about it because the servers are pretty full. I would totally fucking up right now, but yeah, that's an MMO. It's made by Perfect World Entertainment. They did the Perfect World MMO. They're publishing the next Blacklight game. I don't know if you played Blacklight Tango Down. It was a downloadable title for Xbox and PS3. You know what I'm talking about? The first person.
I think I saw a demo of it or something, but I never got into it.
Yeah, I played the demo. Wasn't too entertained by it, and then they have this. They have the closed beta. I think it's going on right now, or it's going to be going on. But you could have signed up and got a beta key, and they also do a bunch of other games that they have on their website. Totally check it out. But I also have been playing League of Legends, which is also a free-to-play game, but it's like a top-down strategy / RPG game where you have a hero, a champion, I believe they call it in the game, which you level up, get items for, and the game mode I was playing is where there's 2 bases and then there's capture points on the map, and then they have AI that's not controllable by any of the players. They have a set route that they always go every time, just waves of them. at a certain amount of time, they send another wave, and then another wave, and another wave, and it's basically your characters that are the ones that will decide who pushes who back and taking the points. And it's a fun game, free to play, and if you have a decent computer, you could easily run it. So, highly recommend to go check that out. But I've also been playing, which has been out how many weeks has the Uncharted 3 beta?
Ever since beginning of October, I think.
Oh yeah, October 1st. Yeah, so still playing that. It's been 2 weeks now, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and they just had, this week, they added 2 new maps, the Molten City and High Rise, which we have gameplay commentary for, also. Me and Mike here. We're doing that. And then, what have you been playing, Mike?
I've actually been going through Uncharted all over again to prepare myself for Uncharted 3, so I've just been replaying them.
That's it? That's all?
Yeah, that's about it.
Not playing Deus Ex? Getting ready for that DLC that's coming out?
Yeah, you weren't just playing Deus Ex really loud on your TV so we could hear through your earphones?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, there was that.
Anyway.
That's more like just a thing, because it's still a fun game to just replay. But yeah. Also...
I was just going to say another thing about Uncharted. Apparently it's going to be 8 to 9 hours single player.
Well, that's all relative to how long it takes you. Like, I mean, if you just speed through, you'll probably take you less than that, right? But,
do you guys know who John Carmack is?
The guy with the hair?
Yeah. And crashes PC gamers' hopes for a high-resolution texture pack on Rage. And texture packs, basically... I don't know if you've ever seen the one for Grand Theft Auto 4. A lot of people have been talking about it right now. It's like icy cancer. Yeah, similar to that, but it'd be for Rage. I mean, it's already a pretty good-looking game as it is. What else? Oh, there's also... I guess might as well just add on to Uncharted again. There was a TV spot showing new gameplay in it, unlike other games that just show the same thing over. Mainly Battlefield. It seems like every trailer that's been released, they just recycle the same footage they've already shown to everyone over and over again. This is pretty nice. It's a nice TV spot that shows some stuff about a little more the giant plane crashing, and I don't think that's really a spoiler because I mean that was the first trailer and all that. But you guys got any news? Nothing.
Oh yeah, well the announcement of the first Halo Connect details where the fancy dancy hey, let's just sell the same game but make it look better thing they're doing. Anniversary package, whatever.
Oh, the
Halo
Combat Evolved Anniversary?
Yeah. And so they're doing Connect with it. I mean, it's not like you'll never be able to fire your Magnum and shoot because I'm just, I've been working that over in my mind how a pure motion controlled video game. Like you guys have all seen that awful movie Gamer with Gerard Butler.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I think I liked it the first time I went through it, but then I realized it was complete crap, so.
I mean, anything with, Michael C. Hall, I'll give it a chance. But yeah, so I mean, it's just you use voice commands, you can reload, throw grenades, switch seamlessly between classic and remastered graphics, blah 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 blah. It doesn't really, and Microsoft had already said, we're not changing the core gameplay. But I've been wondering because I do know that motion control could be a big thing, but I don't really think it'll ever completely replace your mouse and keyboard or your controller. I think that they might coexist side by side equally one day, but I don't think. So it's just sort of interesting that, I hope I live to see at least how this all turns out, because there's no way that the hardware we're working with is ever you're not going to be able to play Call of Duty at least well using motion control. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. So, but it's sort of, we are seeing the genesis of what something that could become big, something that could have applications, that, we wouldn't even think about. So, I mean, we're seeing the beginning of it. I guess that's sort of interesting to me, to have an idea. Or like, this is sort of a tangent, but Iron Man, when he's like there's like a hologram in the air and he's sort of touching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, just to see, where we're starting to move in that direction, hard-like technologies, essentially. But, you read about it, it's sort of awesome. I like feeling like I'm on the edge of the cliff, and, there's this great big future out there, and I'm sort of at the beginning of it. It's a nice feeling for me.
Alright. Another thing, this is something, you guys want to hear the 5 reasons why gaming is going downhill by msxboxworld.com?
Sure. Let's discuss that.
Downloadable content. I'm just going to go through the list real quick. And downloadable content, online passes, fragment the communities, that's what it's titled. Regurgitated experience, few new games, fewer risks being taken by publishers, expectations are higher.
Yeah, sounds pretty... What was the title again?
5 reasons why gaming is going downhill.
Yeah.
MSXbox.
Well, I think part of the reasons developers don't take any risks anymore, or at least mainstream ones don't, is because of the success of games like Call of Duty.
Yeah, you're not going to change the formula.
To do that. Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
On the other hand, games like that do change the formula usually don't get as much, they don't sell as much compared to those games that everybody knows about. So, I mean, I think that might be a discouraging factor for developers that want to do that. But they're unsure of the profit they're going to get out of it.
Well, I mean, and that's why you see sort of most of the innovation coming in from, indie developers like that. Something simple like the voiceover in Bastion, which, I love that game, as you know. But, that's a simple thing, but you can see how that could definitely have a greater impact, how people could adopt this, and that, it could be something great. And you see sort of the same thing with music. Something will start quietly over here, and then 20 years later, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And then, also, we talked about this before, but online passes, such, no one really likes those because it's...
Yeah, but, I mean, I recently heard this argument, and when you think about it, it makes sense. Online passes are to consoles what CD keys are to PC gamers.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, that's as good of an argument, as good of a justification as you're likely to get for it.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't like paying. I mean, nobody does. No one likes parting with green, the green, unless you live in Canada and you've got that weird fake monopoly money. But I see what it is. I mean, the developers are getting, freaking bone raped by publishers, so they need to make as much money as possible. I mean, so until we see sort of the picketing, we need, our freaking developers strike or whatever.
Well, I mean, so far it's just EA that's doing it for the most part, and I don't have a problem with it if it's just online and stuff. But if it's shit like Arkham City, where it locks out part of the content because of an online pass for a game that doesn't even have an online component, then it kind of gets on my nerves a bit.
Yeah, that is.
But
this isn't really an online pass, but right now, what do you guys think of Call of Duty Elite? You can pre-order the 1-year membership on PSN right now.
I mean, it's for the hardcore fans. It's definitely not for me. All I care about is, essentially my KD.
Yeah, I'm with McKinley on this one. I
could definitely see this working out for the people that have clans. It seems like it would really work because you can connect with people you play with, level up your clan, and form groups with players that share your interests. And you can win real-world prizes, I guess. So I'm assuming there's tournaments. I signed up for the beta. I'm pretty sure it was an open beta for Call of Duty Elite when when they were showing it off, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I signed up for that, but I never heard anything.
I mean, the beta, I think it was going on, but I didn't use it. But yeah, it's $50 for 1 year membership. So, but if you pre-order it or be one of the first to download it, can't remember where it says it, but you will be like a founder or something who will label your name. So you'll be special.
Yeah, it's like when you write your name in the sidewalk. It's there forever. Woo! Or if you get killed in Vietnam, same type thing. I mean, we like to feel special. It's part of being human.
Yeah, I don't think they went out to die to make themselves feel special.
Well, granted, it's for the family, but your name's still immortalized. I mean, shoot, if I got shot right now, I'd like to know that I'd be put on a rock somewhere. I mean,
I guess so.
Yeah, your tombstone.
Yeah, that one doesn't count. No one cares about that one.
Yeah, no one's gonna go to his funeral anyways.
Yeah.
Except Spencer. Spencer will.
Oh God, Spencer would be crawling inside, crying, blubbering. He'd be like that old black woman with the hat that's just wailing in front of the casket, freaking climbing inside, kissing my face.
Your mom or something? Like, your mom
I think
would
that's...
assume.
No,
he
that's
just
Spencer.
described
That's
some
what
secret
Spencer would
fantasy of
do.
yours. I really don't think we even know that.
Well, I'd be dead. I wouldn't really care. I'm just saying that's what Spencer would do.
I'd go there just to
He
see
was
that.
such a generous man.
Just to make sure you were actually dead or not. I don't know. It was just one last play on everyone.
Oh yeah, I would love to, like, when I died, just have my body packed with explosives, but don't tell anybody. And so, or that I was about
Why?
to.
And how would that get past?
Just so it blows up, but then also
what if they
with
cremate you and then just kill
no.
and blows up?
No, but with the explosives, they're candy, so it blows up, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, what? Oh, is that a now and later?" Yeah, I just think it'd be awesome.
Well, I saw one guy's idea on YouTube. It was pretty sweet. I was listening to the Mortal Kombat theme from the movie. Awesome song, by the way. And like his thing was like, this song's gonna play at my funeral, and I'm gonna pop out of my casket. Right when I pop out of my casket, the music is gonna kick in, and then the Grim Reaper's gonna walk out, and I'm gonna fight him. And I thought that was, and then he was like, and when everyone, when it's my actual funeral, everyone will be on edge because they'll be worried if I'll pop out again and fight the Grim Reaper or something. I don't know. I thought it was pretty entertaining. But most YouTube comments, he probably just stole it from someone else and
yeah, exactly.
put it on.
I hate it when I see like a #1 comment and it's like something else I've seen everywhere, just a stock phrase like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I was cleaning jizz off the keyboard. Like, have you seen that one?
Dude, I saw one of those like so long ago, and I thought that was like the best thing ever. But like right then when I saw it, I was like, this is gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
And it never. There's one I'm looking at right now. You know the little capital O period capital O to make like the wide-eyed like shocked face. You know what I'm talking about?
Sort of.
Yeah.
And then he has a star, wipes off keyboard star. So basically the same thing, just not with the whole. Oh, sorry, I just was cleaning the jizz off my keyboard. But you know, there's some pretty hilarious ones out there that I'll see. You'll just see them everywhere else, and it's just like, who you gonna think? You'll never know who's the original guy.
Well, the thing is
records for that. Like, can you go back and like look and see like when those certain words were used in that order and see that user? And because I'd totally give him a high five for thinking that up.
Well, the thing with those is that they're funny the first time you hear them, but then every time after that is just, oh my god, drop it already.
That's what I'm saying. And the one I'm seeing right now, this is the hot one I see, is everyone complaining about the top comment. Like, everyone complains about it, and that's the top comment. It's like the 2 top comments are complaining about the 2 top comments or something. That's what I'm seeing a lot around the YouTube community, the comment section. But yeah. And what else has been going on? What else we got?
The Walking Dead's on AMC this Sunday.
You mean tomorrow?
Yeah. I said Sunday, but that's fine.
Well, I just think it'd be like easier to say tomorrow, not get people confused. Maybe they'll think like next week Sunday. I don't know. And it could be. And by the time this will be up, it'll probably be up sometime tomorrow, like in the morning, and it'll be actually today. So it'll be on today, sometime later tonight.
People, for the record, at the time of this recording, the date is October 15th. That's a Saturday. We clear that up now, Irma?
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
You don't have to get testy. Just get angry. But what else has been going on? Come on. Oh, there's Marvel Pinball Ghost Rider trailer.
Oh, Dungeon Defenders. I'm actually excited for that.
Oh yeah.
It's happening on the 19th.
That comes out Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be like what, $20? I might actually be able to friggin' get it.
15 or 20. I'd definitely like to see it. It's an arcade title. I could definitely see it 15. Then again.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I've got to buy the Microsoft points.
Oh yeah. So you don't have a credit card. Well, neither do I. I don't have a credit card either, but a lot of people have credit cards attached, so it only take out the amount they needed. But yeah, that's gonna be an awesome game. Which reminds me, totally gonna have some achievement walkthrough guides things on that day one of that release, along with probably Batman the next day and throughout the week, helping you guys out there listen to us blabber on about the game, talk about life, deep conversations.
Like the one
I just say conversations.
It wouldn't be any dumber than in conjunction.
Oh, jeez. I totally forgot to say this at the intro. Yeah, Knight's not here. He doesn't
Baby's got a toothache.
I think that was yesterday. But
there's something hilarious about, like, I know toothaches hurt, but there's just something funny about, like, a grown-ass man just retreating to bed. I'm thinking of him with, like, his pillow, like, wrapped around his head. Going, no, you gotta get on the podcast. They're calling. I don't want it.
Oh, Well, someone's a little anxious to get this podcast done, like, because his life is so busy right now. It's crazy. He's got so much to do.
He's got some jerking off to do.
Yeah. I mean, he has to do it on the PS3 because they can't see that in the history.
Mm-hmm.
It's PC. But, yeah. Anything else anyone's been playing?
I don't know, really just getting my Skyrim boner. It's growing bigger day by day.
Sweet.
So finally be able
to explode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't kill you before release date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough blood pumping to the rest of my body. I actually knew a kid, allegedly, that, like, we were kids. Apparently, and this was just speculation, but, like, you know, like, whenever some half-naked woman would get on television, like, his face would just drain of blood. And I'm assuming it was just because his dick was so big that, like, when he got a boner, it was just whoosh. Like, it couldn't be spared, but just completely flush. It was just, like, pale white.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
Did I already tell you guys about the story about the kid in the bathroom that was trying to climb over the stall?
I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
and
well.
his nut came off.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, we were talking about it tonight, I think.
Yeah, it was, there was one kid at, my middle school. He went to the bathroom, and don't ask me why. I don't know if he got locked in the stall or what he was doing, just being retarded. I don't know. He decided, hey, this stall needs to be climbed. So what he did was get on top of the toilet, try and climb over that thing, ripped his nutsack open, and tore his testicle out.
Yeah.
How
and
do
then
you
I had my best friend's cousin.
I don't think it didn't. Oh,
your nuts are like grapes in a coin purse. Gotta protect them.
They can withstand quite a bit of pressure though.
Yeah, but like a stall, it's not even sharp or anything. I don't get
it. It was like one of the like it was whatever was like keeping it connected to like the wall.
Or like the hinge, oh my god.
Oh shit.
I don't actually think it like tore out the ball, but it did rip his sack open. And yeah, he didn't come back to school for a while.
No.
I don't really.
He was talking like this when he came back.
His manhood was
yeah, maybe they
literally
had
ripped
him
out
as a girl.
of him. It was just like taken from him.
Yeah. And my best friend's cousin got his nut stuck in a bike chain. Now, I don't know if he was fucking the bike or what was going on or but somehow he got stuck in a bike chain and swelled up to the size of a grapefruit. Couldn't wear pants, just sat around with his giant ball. Can you imagine stuck in a bike?
Wait, hold on. A grapefruit? Grapefruits are pretty big.
Okay, maybe not a grapefruit. I mean, a baseball.
Oh, man, that's still pretty big.
Picture, I know.
You should take a picture and put that on, like, 4chan and just all over the place. Let that spread around. You get memes made out of that. Oh, I know a kid that got, like, straight soccer kicked right to the nuts. You could hear, you heard the ball sack slap against the side of his leg. It was like a clap. It was like the loudest thing ever. And it was just, he just fell to the ground and started crying.
You were in the bathroom when this happened?
No. This was out during PE, and they were hitting each other in the balls, and then one kid was just like, I ain't taking this anymore, and he just full on soccer kicked straight to the nuts. It was one of the most painful looking things I've ever seen. But because I didn't see the stall thing, because I'm pretty sure I would have been scarred for life. I don't know what that kid's doing right now. So, who wants to take it out this time?
I think Mike.
Mike, end this shit.
Yeah.
Alright. This was the GFGN podcast number...
Fuck it. No, McKinley.
What was it?
No, McKinley.
Well, yeah, what number is it?
28. Come on, guys.
Alright, guys. This has been the GFGN podcast number 28. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week. Hopefully, Night Edric will have...
be here to spice it up a bit.
Yeah, from his toothache. Don't give him that power. He loves that kind of validation, I'm sure. But until next week, there's plenty of stuff up on the site. We've got
walkthroughs,
good stuff. We'll see you next time.